Ariel and Richard, are you slowing down the pace of your investing, or are you maybe not investing in this current challenging environment?
Not at all for us. Well, I should say we have no desire to slow down our investing pace, and the way we look at investments hasn't changed, this year from where it was last year. So we're still very active. We just raised a new fund at the end of last year that we haven't even switched over to, so we're still finishing out Fund 7. So plenty of capital and desire to invest. That said, the number of opportunities to invest in certainly seems like it's slowing down a little bit. There's a lot of market dynamics, I think, that are at play, where there's not as many fundraisings happening as there was. Well, certainly not as many as there was last year, because last year, you needed a couple of months between your previous round in order to start raising your next round. But we're certainly not slowing down the pace at all, and the desire is to invest more, although in actuality, the actual pace is slower.
Not slowing down. I think, we're cautious in certain areas of the market where valuations may still be off market. I think we're pretty consistent with regard to pace. So we're going to announce a couple of deals over the next 2 weeks, one of them in Israel, one of them in the United States. So fairly consistent pace across the spectrum of the activity that we have.
Brilliant. Jaya, back to you. It seems like CISOs are taking less calls these days from vendors. Do you agree with that? Has anything shifted in your buying strategy or your peers' buying strategy? How can startups get a foot in the door in this climate?
I honestly think it's a question of don't call us, we'll call you. They haven't stopped calling, that's for sure. The amount of cold calls, LinkedIn messages, I've stopped checking. So I do think that I think CISOs have changed their buying strategy, because right now in cybersecurity, most CISOs have a sort of patchwork quilt. We're really trying to differentiate like the best of breed, best of suite choices to actually buy solutions that make sense and work with each other and have some level of harmonization. That's hard to do. So as a result of which, we're looking for tailored things. I think that where there are still really significant opportunities is looking for the bets that initially may seem counterintuitive. But for example, there was a company that won the RSA Sandbox that was really looking at how to defeat, we started with AI and generative AI, right? But actually how to defeat AI systems by understanding better the algorithm. I think that you're going to find a lot of CISOs who actually depend on cybersecurity solutions that have some sort of foundational AI, ML built in. They'll want to understand, just like we want to risk assess everything else, we'll want to risk assess our dependencies that we might have on AI.